What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of totally inappropriate team sports, or as we like to call it, tits. It's actually a late version tits, late night tits this week, starting 2 hours late. I'm your host, Cheez Man, joined along with, as always, by
Voice of Generation, Smark.
And Maddie Icing.
no Luke Birch. I mean, that motherfucker never shows up. Luke's always missing shows. This is unacceptable. I think this is the first show Luke's ever missed, so he's excused. That and he's supposed to be in the chat. Yep, there he is. What's up, Luke? Luke is on the road, I think, so he was unable to come on for video tonight. But that's all right. It's kind of a slow week. I mean, it is draft week. What's up, True North? Public service announcement. If you know any Broncos fans, call them and let them know it'll be okay. You should probably just call them to see if they're okay. But I don't know any Broncos fans.
They got double hit today. They got crappy new uniforms and a terrible new quarterback.
Yeah.
To replace the old terrible quarterback.
I forgot to go back and look up their fucking uniforms. I didn't even know it was a big deal, and I seen Tom Grassi's video, and I was like, oh, their uniforms must be really bad. And
if you could just imagine, like, UFL looking uniforms. Or like a B movie.
No. I'm all set. I don't need to imagine that. Lions jerseys, I mean, outside of the black one, were a little underwhelming. I had to look, what the fuck are the differences here? Oh, okay. The numbers are a little different, and the stripes on the sleeves are a little different. Got it. Congrats to the Detroit Red Wings on winning all the best golf times. All right, True North, I know you're a Packers fan, but what hockey team are you behind out of curiosity?
I would guess Wild.
Yeah, that was the first thought that came to my mind, too, but being that he's a Packers fan, he might fucking hate Minnesota completely, so it's probably something random, like he's a fucking LA Kings fan or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Long
time Golden Knights fan. Long time.
Yeah, real long time. Well, as you can tell by Maddie's name, it is draft week. And unless Matt has anything he wants to bring up or Smark wants to, think what he's getting in the first pick, we don't really have much draft talk.
Not a terrible lot. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah. Well, you guys had the first overall pick, but I know I'd be scared of picking Caleb Williams, too.
It's not so much of him in particular as a person. It's just that I could name you a list of about 15 people. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do it. We got Shane Matthews, who was supposed to be the savior. Jim Miller was supposed to be the savior. Rex Grossman was supposed to be the savior. Kyle Orton was supposed to be the savior. Mitchell Trubisky was supposed to be the savior. Justin Fields was supposed to be the savior. You throw in a couple of odd backup quarterbacks here and there, like a Caleb Haney or a Tyson Bagent, and there you go. We've got a list of a bunch of people who were supposed to be the savior but weren't. So I'm just not going to fall for that anymore, believing that one singular person can come in and save everything. But the team they built around him, they're putting him in a better position than they put any of the other ones in. So that's a good start, at least.
That's why I would love it if the Bears came out and just fucking swerved everybody and drafted fucking Marvin Harrison. Or anybody that's not a quarterback with the first overall pick. Just blow the room away. What? No fucking way. Fuck everybody's draft up right from the get.
If it's Marvin Harrison, I'd be entirely okay with that. But anybody else?
Yeah.
Number one pick, fucking Joe Alt. It was like, what?
I mean, yeah. So if you're not going to take a quarterback, Marvin Harrison has to be the obvious choice for pretty much any team in the draft, I would think. But I don't see you guys not taking a quarterback. Like I said, unless you're going to swerve everybody, you already got a deal worked out to trade for that fourth pick. You take Marvin Harrison first, tricked you. And then you end up with J.J. McCarthy in the fourth pick. Damn it.
Yeah, that was the funny thing, was that there was a report going around that an anonymous NFL head coach was recommending that the Bears draft J.J. McCarthy. And it's like, yeah, I wonder who fucking was responsible for that one.
It's Jim Harbaugh.
Of course.
J.J. McCarthy's a great guy. Great player. True North says 3 more sleeps until Bears fuck up another quarterback.
All right, and let's see. ban user and delete comment. There we go.
You didn't answer our NHL team question, did he? He probably
No, he
doesn't
said
even
I
like
don't-
hockey. Just he does. Say he doesn't
I just
have one. Okay.
Didn't show it.
Yeah. Okay. He used to follow the Devils. Okay. I mean, I can get behind that.
I was asleep at the wheel.
I got a Devils hat. What's up, Craig? I know, late start tonight. Luke says they are 1,000% taking Caleb.
Mm.
Who, the Packers? He won't be there for the Packers. Well, Matt, you got any hopes and dreams? J.J. McCarthy is going to the NFC North, just not Chicago. Minnesota? Minnesota, eh?
Fingers crossed on that one. Hopefully they blow it.
Probably my biggest dream is Nate Wiggins out of Clemson.
Yeah, see, I can't even tell you what position he plays.
He's a corner. 6'1", ran a 4.29, I think.
What, you don't want Kool-Aid McKinstry?
I mean, not too much, but it
That's
seems
what
like
they're
that's
taking.
probably what we're getting.
Yeah.
I enjoy this. These are already being said for him to like not totally bash him so that he can defend him when you're bashing him after they pick him later on Thursday.
I can't even bash it. We need a corner. Like, I could say I'm skeptical about him, but I can't really bash it too hard.
I mean, he
Give
was a.
Jackson Powers Johnson. Give me Jackson Powers Johnson.
I would take that, yeah. He also is a true freshman that started for Nick Saban's defense, so, like, I mean, there is something to that. So I can't hate the guy, but I'm not, like, in love with him like I am Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins is my number one guy I'd want.
Yeah. It's funny. Luke wants to power some Johnson. Maybe that's what he's doing. On his way to power some Johnson. Power bottom, that is.
Could be.
Oilers 2, Kings nothing. Let's go. And shout out to True North too, because I was sitting here having trouble remembering who LA was playing. I guess we'll go through the picks for the week first, and then we'll pick our winners of the series, and then we'll make our guess at the Stanley Cup champion.
Good.
Yeah, unless we got more draft talk, we got nothing else. It's gonna be a fairly quick show this week.
Just the obvious. Like it's fun because being a Bears fan is like you know for sure what the number one's going to be, but then it's like, well, is it number 9? Is it number 6? Do you trade back? Like, what do? You trade up?
Right.
I, for one, obviously have been pounding the fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. drum as loud and hard as I can for like the last basically year.
You're right.
It pissed me off by not getting fucking Jalen Carter last year. It's like, all right, we're on to Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think you said that like right after the draft. So
it's like, all right, well, time for another impossible dream that won't come true. It seems like apparently they're talking about maybe lobbying some punishment against Atlanta. So they might even like take their pick away or move them to like 32nd. Nothing's come out yet, but they're saying they might be getting some tampering charges.
I think they have to give the Lions that pick. Lions have to switch with them.
yeah, I don't think so.
For
They'll trade him with
years.
KC. Like, well, KC's got the last pick, so trade with them. We gotta put them at the bottom. To be honest, for someone overseas taking 161 episodes to miss showing up with the headaches, bronchitis, etc., is impressive for me. Oh, he's sick too. Awesome. Sorry, Luke.
It's gonna be a fun plane ride.
I gotta.
I think it just means like throughout the course of like the 161 episodes, he was sick and he came on headaches and so on and so forth. I don't think he's necessarily sick at the moment, unless I
Yeah.
missed something.
He used weird English to word it. It's that British English.
That's right.
That fake
Yeah.
English.
The fiance is going to get up and go to a walk-in appointment tomorrow morning at the doctor because she might have bronchitis or walking pneumonia. So I'm not sick. I'm just saying I've been on those shows, fuckers. Got you, Luke. Sorry, that was a mix-up on my end. Smark read you loud and clear. I'm dumb.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just more than anything like disappointed that you can't edit comments because I would just love to just like write "I'm gay" on there instead.
I'm gay.
Unfortunately,
I love those fuckers.
Mhm.
Or I've been in with those fuckers. There we go. Just change one letter out of that one.
Mhm.
I'm not straight. I'm just saying I've been in with those fuckers.
That's straight. I'm just saying. You just cut the sentence off right there. I'm not straight. I'm just saying. Like, all right, enough. Mazel tov.
It's funny when he's not on air to defend himself. Not that he
I
usually
feel
would.
like pretending
He just
to be
laughs.
sick would have been the better call because in that way, like, it's like a good way to get out of having to do anything with you two.
Right. I totally forgot until just now because I'm a stoner, even though I haven't even like smoked all fucking week. I meant to hit up Wiz and see if he would come on and pretend to be Luke. I fucking
Oh.
forgot. Blown opportunity. Maybe
Mhm.
Luke doesn't make it back next week.
Just purposely keeping.
Will you use StreamYard for anything else, Smark, now that you know how to use it?
Special things. Special things.
Maybe for like his other show called
Yes.
Wrestling. Go ahead. You just take over.
The Wrestling
Wrestling
Outlet.
Outlet.
Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. Yeah, we're working on that. That is the plan because jumping from Mixler to YouTube to Mixler to YouTube to Mixler to YouTube is probably not the best way to obtain a steady listener base.
Yeah, I've been having trouble finding you fuckers.
Mm-hmm. So for like the one person that listens to both of our shows, I'm speaking to you right now, Dirk. How you doing? We're going to be probably doing that this Thursday.
Yeah. Shout out to Dirk, Andrew North, and Craig, Bobby Anthem, Luke, because he's in the chat. Why not? Thank you guys for hanging out. Sure, Scott will be around sometime. I forgot to fucking tell him we were going on late. Oops.
I just immediately hit that one. All right.
True North. I'll be super gay when the Bears fuck up another quarterback. I'm always in a gay sort of mood.
Draft the right one. They're just not going to utilize them effectively. That seems like the plan.
Smark's like, I ain't gay. I'm just saying I'd suck a dick for them to make the right pick, is all I'm saying.
I mean, I know what Robert Kraft likes, and if he's willing to trade that second, third pick.
All right, let's get to some fucking hockey. Last week we had. Oh, I forgot to write down Luke's picks. Oops. Last week we started off with Washington taking on Philly. Oh, this game really hurt for. Well, Matt picked Washington and picked up the win, and I feel like he's kind of a fuckhead for that because, like, in the end, it cost the Wings a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Philadelphia! Pulling the goalie with fucking tied up with time still remaining. I don't give a fuck if they needed that point to go to the playoffs. It's still dumb because it affected me. Anyway, yeah, Matt picks up the first win. Next game, Carolina giving up 1.5 to Columbus. We all took Carolina because fuck Columbus. Columbus fucked us. We all take the L. Our only unanimous pick. Oh, wait, no, we had 3 unanimous picks. I'm dumb. I was looking at the wrong week for a second. After that, Detroit giving up 1.5 to Montreal. Smark goes alone with Detroit. Smark goes alone with the loss. Sorry, Smark. Luke says, I'll make them in here if I don't have to bolt. Otherwise, you'll have to pull them up again. Good, because they're on my phone. So we'll get through these quickly as we can. Anyway, sorry, Smark, you didn't get the point. We all took Montreal to fuck us. And when they didn't, the Wings won, but they didn't win by 1.5, so we still get the point, and the Wings still missed the playoffs. Next game, Ottawa taking on Boston. Your cousin was favored by 1.5. We all took your cousin. We all got fucked again. Our cousin did what you're not allowed to do in Tennessee anymore and fucked us. So yeah, 2 unanimous picks, and they didn't go well. So unanimous is bad.
I'm just picturing a much worse version of the Capitol being stormed. Just group of guys in overalls just very slowly fucking plotting towards Capitol.
We come to save Trump, one slow step at a time. Time. I went fucking Australian there at the end. Sorry.
That they're fancier than next.
Yeah. I moved over here from Australia, but I adapted the accent because I love America.
It comes ready to shag your cousins.
Nothing better than cousin cunt. All right. Next game, Toronto taking on Florida. Florida favored by 1.5. I took Toronto, and then so did Luke, and I wept. Me and Luke take the loss. Smark and Matt pick Florida, pick up the win. Son of a bitch. Seattle taking on Winnipeg. Winnipeg favored by 1.5. Luke and Matt went with Liam Neeson and the Kraken. Luke and Matt pick up the win. Me and Smark crash and burn with Johnny, Blaze, and the Flamers. Or wait, that's the Jets. Sorry. Jets crashed and burned, much like the drop we have. Speaking of the Flamers, we have the Flamers taking on Vancouver. Vancouver favored by 1.5. Now Smart crashed and burned with the Flamers, but Matt was right there with them too. Me and Luke pick up the win with Vancouver. And last game, we had Chicago taking on Vegas. Vegas was favored by 1.5. Me and Smart were like, Chicago can do this. It's the last game of the season. Fuck Vegas, and we got fucked instead. Not great. So the winner on the week, again, 5-3, Matty Icing, son of a bitch, increases his lead. Luke Birch, second place at 4-4. I am in third at 2-6. I'm sorry, Smark, you didn't time me for third at 2-6. You were in the bottom at 1-7. Bad week for Smock.
Tough break.
Yeah. Matty Icing now 115 and 106. Luke Birch 112 and 107. Smark Wahlberg 106 and 112. I forgot to write these down, so I'm doing the math right here. So Smark falls below 500, and I fall even further below 500, and now at 103 and 116. It's fucking embarrassing. There, I got it for you, Luke. Lucas Raymond is even more him than before, though. Yeah, well, we'll see if that carries over to next season. I don't care about what he did in the last fucking week. Since you're in the chat, Luke, you can refresh my memory. Actually, I think I remember most of these. First game, we got the Washington Capitals taking on the New York Rangers. Rangers favored by 1.5. I believe the Rangers are already up in the series 1-0. I got to go first because I suck. So give me the Rangers. Next, Mark Wahlberg.
Well, I'm going to preemptively apologize to you, and I'm going to also take the Rangers.
All right. Luke took the Rangers too. And that puts us over to Matty Icing.
I'll take New York, New York.
It's unanimous. Uh-oh. That didn't go well last week. We only got 4 games this week, so 3 more to go. Luke, if I end up getting one of your picks wrong, just correct me in the chat, and I'll change it. Next game, Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Florida Panthers. Panthers favored by 1.5. I will take the Panthers because fucking Tampa Bay are frauds this year. Oh. What do you like in this one, Smart?
I am going to take the Lightning to cover, even though I hate the Lightning. Fuck the Lightning.
All right, fair enough. I believe Luke went with Florida. And Matty, I think who you like in this one?
I'll take the Panthers as well.
All right, that puts Smark on his own. He needs these points. Just kidding. I don't think he's coming back for the win either. It's pretty much between Matt and Luke.
Lead Surge.
All right, next game we got the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Jets favored by 1.5. Jets took the first game, but it was a close one. And I'm going to take Colorado on this one. I think they cover again or probably win outright in this one. We'll see. Smark Wahlberg, who are you liking this one?
If I recall right, that was a fucking crazy game. Sunday, it was like 6-7.
Yeah.
Unless I'm thinking of a different game. That was fucking crazy. I'm going to echo your sentiments. I'm going to go with Avalanche, and I'm also deeply sad that I do not have the fucking rapping child drop
It's an
free.
avalanche.
I tried my damnedest to make Clip Champ work, and it just did not happen. So we're not having any rapping children today. All right.
That's fine. We might get him back next week.
Mhm.
All right, Luke. I'm a little foggy on this one. I feel like he took the Avalanche.
He says, "Give me Colorado."
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, and Matty Icing.
I will take Avalanche as well.
Fuck, we're all screwed. All right, it's unanimous. We're all taking the Avalanche, and we don't even have the rapping kid. It would have been 4 of them this week. Damn it! All right, well, at least we won't have all 4 on this one. I'm pretty sure. Last game, the Nashville Predators taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks favored by 1.5. I will be taking the Canucks. Cue Mr. Garrison. Smart Wahlberg.
Who did you say was favorite? I'm sorry.
Canucks favored by 1.5.
I will apprehensively take the Predators.
Why don't you have a seat? Moving pretty fast there. Luke, I believe, took Nashville. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. Matty, I think who you like in this one?
I'm taking Nashville.
Yep, Luke took Nashville. I was right. All right, that makes me alone with the Canucks. Like I said, there wouldn't be 4 of them. There was just 3. 3 Chris Hansons. Well, that's it for the picks on that. So I guess we'll run down the series. First series, Boston and Toronto. Series now tied at 1. Luke took Boston. Luke, I did write these ones down, so you don't need to worry about this one. I just forgot the 4 picks. And I also took your cousin in Boston, even though they let me down tonight. And Matty Icing.
I will take Boston.
It's unanimous. We're all taking your cousin to win this series. Next, we got the New York Rangers and the Washington Capitals. I think this one might be unanimous as well. Luke went with Rangers. I went with the Rangers. Smark, you're going with?
Rangers.
And Matty Icing.
I'll take the Chuck Norris Rangers.
Yep. All right. Next, Carolina taking on. They just played tonight and lost, I think. Fuck, how am I forgetting it? New York Islanders. That's who it is. Luke surprisingly took Carolina. I took Carolina as well, although I wouldn't mind it if the Islanders beat them. I'm not gonna lie. Smark Wahlberg.
I took Carolina.
And Matty Icing.
It's unanimous.
Again. All right, well, this next series is definitely not unanimous because me and Luke already picked different. We got the Dallas Stars taking on the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Luke Birch went with the defending champion Las Vegas Golden Knights. I, however, went with Dallas because all you got to do is win and not cover. Who cares? Smark Wahlberg, who you like in this one?
No, I'd go in Dallas.
Right. Matty Icing.
I'm going with True North's longtime favorite team, the Golden Knights.
All right. Split decision there. Luke and Matt with the Knights, me and Smock with the Stars. Next series. Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. Another split decision right from the start because Luke took Colorado and I took the Jets. Smark, who you like in this one?
As I typed in the group chat, rapping kid, and I made absolutely sure that it was 2 P's, not 1, because that would have been a real.
And we're canceled. YouTube has shut down our page. Matty icing.
I will take the Jets.
All right. Another split. I was starting to think I was going to end up on my own. All right. Luke and Smark like the rapping kid. Rapping. 2 P's. And me and Matt take the Jets because they fall out of the skies here in Michigan.
It's actually a really good way to remember it if you think about it. 2 P's are fine, but if you're only using 1 P.
2 P's, no potential jail time. All right, next series, the Vancouver Canucks and the Nashville Predators. Me and Luke both taking the Canucks. Smark, who are you taking?
Of course, it's the Canucks. Fucking Predators.
And Matty icing.
It's unanimous again.
Unanimous to Chris Hansen. True North. Maybe I'll make the Utah Sexy Cousins as my NHL team.
That'd make for a phenomenal team logo. And or mascot.
Yeah, I just picture like a blonde girl with pigtails on the side of her head, kind of like Wendy. And
Holy shit, so far we are absolutely in sync. That was in my mind too.
So there's definitely at least 1 tooth missing, but probably 2. And a black eye.
Ooh, the black eye is a real wild card. That makes sense though, because black eye, missing tooth, it's very much a hockey thing.
But I mean, that doesn't fit Utah at all.
No.
Well,
You just got
actually,
to make extra ones in there.
I was just gonna say to make it accurate for Utah, there's got to be like 3 of them with a tooth missing and a black eye. It's legal. All right, next series we got the Los Angeles Kings and the Edmonton Oilers. Split so far as Luke takes the Kings and I take the Oilers. Smark, who you on?
Kings, of course.
And Matty icing.
I will take the Houston Oilers.
I'll be damned. I'm on my own with the Oilers. Oh wait, you said the Houston Oilers. I don't know
Yes.
why. Not on my own. My bad. Split decision again. Me and Matt with the Oilers. Luke and Smark with the Kings. Cue the big drum leg, turkey leg, whatever. Drumstick. That's what I meant to say. In the last series, we got the Florida Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Me and Luke, both with Florida. Smark, who you like?
I went Florida. Ooh.
And Matty icing.
I'll take Florida as well.
It's unanimous again. It's kind of scary taking Tampa Bay to lose in the first round because they always do some crazy shit in the playoffs, it seems. But I took Florida for some reason. All right. Well, I guess I had a little something extra. It's not much, but I had like fucking 10 minutes to talk since we've only been on for a half hour. Just some Stanley Cup stats, I guess. More like who's got what wins. There are 4 teams in the playoffs that have won 1 Stanley Cup. Any guesses on who they are?
Toronto.
Nope.
Boston.
Only one, not more than one, just one. No, not Boston either.
All right, so the parameter is that they won more than 1. Interesting.
No, let's say if they've won more than 1, that's not what I'm looking for.
So only 1. Okay, cool.
One should be really obvious. Like who won it? Yeah. So they've only been around for like 3 years, and they actually won it already last year. So yeah, Vegas is one of them.
Trying trying to do the math because, as far as I remember, Nashville didn't win any year.
We'll get to that.
Let's see. Dallas?
Yep, Dallas.
Okay.
Out of the last two, one is a favorite to win the series, one is not a favorite to win their series.
I'm also going to take a stab at the Kings. I think that's about it in terms of guessing for me.
Nope, no Kings. Any guesses from you, Matt? Okay, good talk.
Good job, man. Just go ahead.
Doesn't say his shit's muted,
it's
but I
kinda
don't
like-
hear him. There we go. Oh, and he's gone. And he's back. There we go.
I guess the Panthers, but I don't know if you heard that one.
Nope, didn't hear it. Nope, Panthers. No Panthers. So I can just give you guys the last two.
Hurricanes?
Yeah, there you go. Right, I was just about to say it. The Carolina Hurricanes. And the other team, the Washington Capitals.
Good for them.
Now we'll flip over real quick to the four teams that have not won a Stanley Cup that are in these playoffs.
Nashville.
Nashville, though.
Yep, got Nashville.
Fuckers. Florida.
Yep. Let's say I wanted to say like Matt just said them, but I almost fucked up when Matt said Florida. I was almost like, yeah, no, they haven't won a Stanley Cup. Wait, no, don't say that.
Do not ruin things.
The Jets.
Yep, Winnipeg Jets.
Is that all of them?
Nope, there's one more.
Oilers? No.
Nope.
Canucks.
The Canucks. It is two Canadian teams in the playoffs that haven't won a Stanley Cup.
I mean, Canadians aren't good at hockey, so duh.
Nope. Well, I guess let's follow that up with which one of these teams has the most Stanley Cups?
Toronto.
The Toronto Maple Leafs. The most overall ever, I believe, is the Montreal Canadiens
Montreal.
with like
22.
18. 22, okay. Jesus. Do you
I
know how
only
many
know this
Toronto? Oh,
Toronto, I
go
believe,
ahead.
is 11.
Nope.
Nope, that's the Red Wings. Toronto.
Give you a hint. Toronto's ahead of the Red Wings.
Yeah. 12?
Nope.
Just you'll eventually get there. Just keep going.
Right.
It's between 12 and 17.
It's 13. I was hoping you would just keep going and go one more. Yeah. Toronto Maple Leafs have won 13 Stanley Cups. And they won't be winning one this year.
To be fair, I didn't guess because I had kind of forgotten that this was a guessing game, and I just looked it up because I thought you wanted an actual answer.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm gonna lay back on this one.
Yeah, no, it was just for you guys to guess.
I just watched a little video and it went over that over the years who all won them. Montreal was dominant in the 30s. Toronto had the 40s.
Back when there was only Canadian teams in hockey.
Mm-hmm.
The American team has won the Grey Cup more recently than the Canadian team has won a Stanley Cup. That's funny. I didn't even know that. Thank you, Luke.
That's Luke's fun fact of the day.
All right. Still dropping that knowledge.
I do need a team to root for now because last year I was just pulling for the Kraken throughout the playoffs. This year I don't have fucking anybody.
Well, we'll make our. I guess we probably should do our Stanley Cup picks first, but whatever. We'll do those after these. Who do you think is as the second most Stanley Cup or Stanley Cups in the playoffs?
Boston?
Yep,
yeah, I'd
Smark
say
got it.
Boston.
Boston with 6 Stanley Cups. What do you think is one Stanley Cup behind them? With 5.
The Rangers? No, Islanders.
Nope. Really close with both of those.
Let's see. I'm trying to see teams that are in the Tampa Bay?
Nope.
Rangers, Islanders. That was close. Yeah, I don't know.
It is the other Canadian team left in the playoffs. The Edmonton
Maple
Oilers.
Ah,
Nope, Maple Leafs are number 1, remember?
no, I do not. I wasn't that paying attention.
Jesus. Well, to be fair, we did move on from that one quick. Well, no, we were trying to figure out how many Stanley Cups they'd won, so not that quick. All right, next with 4. Fuck it. I'll just give it to you because Maddie pretty much already said them. The New York Islanders and the New York Rangers.
Bang.
2 teams with 3 Stanley Cups.
Tampa Bay, Los Angeles Kings.
Well, you're half right.
Tampa Bay.
Avalanche?
And the Avalanche.
Oh, yeah.
Which means Los Angeles is the only team that has 2 Stanley Cups in the playoffs. So yeah, we gotta see, what is that? 16 teams in the playoffs? Yeah. There's a 25% chance that we see a team that's never hoisted the cup hoist the cup.
Yeah, as long as
There's,
it's not Nashville, that's okay with me.
I'm going to cheer on the Panthers now just for that.
Well, who do you think's actually gonna win, Matt? You gonna go with the Panthers? Or you're just gonna cheer them on?
We'll go with the Panthers because they were good last year.
All right. Well, you have some company with Luke Birch.
Oh,
Luke Birch is taking the Panthers to win the whole damn thing. I'm going to go with a team that's never hoisted the cup too. One of the poor Canadian teams, the Winnipeg Jets. Thought I was going to say the Canucks, huh? Smark, who are you taking to win the whole damn thing?
Being a front runner isn't usually my style, but I think more so than anything just because I like the drop and going Boston.
All right.
I'm going to change mine just so I have something different from Luke.
He's like, man, fuck Luke. All right.
just to go with what you just said, I'm going to take the Hurricanes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Scorched earth. He's going straight for Luke.
Yeah. Come on for that jugular.
Also, TSA for listening. There's this guy coming from England. Cavities searched him. The big metal pole.
Yeah. Roto-Rooter.
You had made a post in the Facebook group asking like what time Luke's supposed to be getting out into the U.S. And I was like, oh, and by the by, a totally unrelated question. What's the number to ice? Oh, shit. All right, so Luke's taking Florida. I'm taking Winnipeg. Smark's taking Boston, and Matt's taking Carolina. Let's see, anybody pick any of those teams to not make it? Luke and Smark both picked Winnipeg to not even win the first series. Yay. Other than that, all of our teams are unanimously picked by us to make it to the next round. Yeah.
Shit, took the Canucks. Actually, yeah. Manny changed his vote. I'm changing mine. Taking the Canucks. That way I can wear my Canucks hat all season now. All postseason, anyway.
I just have a vested interest to root against the Predators because they're once again blocking people from that are out of state from getting fucking tickets. So they'd rather have empty seats than fucking, because they're not going to fucking sell the stadium. It's not happening. And they did
We
the same
let them-
exact shit when they played the Blackhawks too, or the Blackhawks as they're called. They fucking tried to block Chicago from being able to buy playoff tickets, and it's like it's not going to matter. They're still going to beat you, and sure enough, they did.
We don't want any of them Canucks coming down here, fucking up our bloodlines.
Mm-hmm.
We keep our shit pure. All right. Well, anybody got anything else for this week?
Actually, give me a second here. We don't really talk about them, but fuck it, it's going on anyway. We got time to kill. NBA playoffs.
I don't know who's in it really.
Well, that's what I'm here for. We'll just go down the line, and it's not like it really matters, and I'm probably not even going to fucking keep track of who picked whom, but we've got Oklahoma as the number 1 seed taking on the Pelicans, the 8th seed.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma easily.
I'm going to go Oklahoma too. Luke, if you want to chime in, chime in. If not, we'll keep it moving. We'll stay in the West. We've got LA at 4 and Dallas at 5.
Clippers or Lakers?
Clippers.
Clippers. Sorry, Clippers.
I'll take the Clippers.
Let's see. Clippers are already up in the series 1,
Mm-hmm.
but I like Luka Doncic. Oh wait, I forgot they got penis cancer on their team. Never mind. Never mind. Give me the Clippers.
I'm going to go Clippers too.
Yeah, I almost fucking forgot about Kyrie being on the Mavericks. Like, no, what have I done?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Got Timberwolves and the Suns.
Timberwolves.
Yep, Minnesota.
And then the Suns are going to lose, and then they're just going to blow it up, and then Devin Booker will be a Piston.
It won't change anything.
There you have it. Yeah, I'll go Timberwolves too. Why not? And then the last one in the West, we have the Nuggets versus the Lakers.
Nuggets.
Nuggets. All right, let's move to the East. We have the Celtics and the Heat.
Celtics.
Cavs and Magic.
Cavs.
I'm going to go Magic just because everybody's been agreeing with everybody. Bucks and
Basketball.
Pacers.
Bucks.
Man, it is bad. That's the problem. It's predictable as shit.
I'm going to take the Pacers because the Bucks have Doc Rivers.
I'm going to take the Pacers because I just can't help myself but to root for the team that is not in fucking Milwaukee. And plus another vested interest is there's like theoretically a possible chance that if like the Bucks get eliminated in the first round, this might want to go somewhere else. Anyways,
That's partially
Knicks
a spite pick against Luke too. You know it.
Oh, it's absolutely. Well, that's what I was.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I was going to say when I said I couldn't help myself but to, and I was going to say root against Luke, but I was like root against Milwaukee. I don't be mean to the guy. Let him enjoy his vacation. Well, he's gone now. Let's see. There you go. I have to dip later, y'all. Okay, so that motherfucker.
He's got our dip. This son of a bitch has got our dip. I have you dip. Anybody gonna sleep with my sister? It's me. Yeah. That there's my girl.
The last one we have the Knicks and the 76ers.
Knicks.
Yeah, I'll take the Knicks.
I'm also taking the Knicks. We're agreeing with each other on everything except the Bucks and Pacers and the Magic Cavs.
Yep. Can't believe I'm the only one that didn't pick the fucking Bucks. Or the only one that did pick the Bucks. That's what I meant to say.
Well, the logic is to pick the Bucks, but I just don't want to root for them, and this doesn't count for anything, so I won't.
Right. True.
It's the whole Doc Rivers thing for me.
Who's gonna win the championship? I'm gonna go with your cousin.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Fuck. I'll go Nuggets.
I'll go Clippers, they're finally gonna break it. They're gonna break that streak.
Matt's fucking crazy.
I am.
There's a gas leak in his house. Somebody call 911.
But there are a lot of teams in the playoffs right now that are just notorious for fucking it up. So it's like, well, who do you trust more?
I mean, I guess Denver's kind of a safe bet in that aspect for you.
Because it'd be kind of cool if Oklahoma won it, because Oklahoma had a couple of chances, during the fucking Durant Westbrook years, and they never got to it. So it'd be cool if they did it. Boston's really good this year, but Boston was good last year, and they fucked it up.
I want to see the Lakers get swept.
There's a good probability that happens.
I don't think LeBron's ever been swept out of the first round before. That would be great. Look, LeBron, you stayed around long enough to add a new career fucking mark. Good job.
Well, it's like they were leading by like 15 points in the first game, and then like halftime came and they were down by 3, or they were leading by 3, and then Denver just beat the shit out of them. And well, right now they're up 59-44. Lakers are over the Nuggets at halftime, so we'll see.
Oh, fuck. And Denver won it last year, right? They are the defending champions.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Let's see, you were talking about LeBron being swept in the first round or just in general?
Just in the first round.
I will look.
I feel like he's been swept before. I just don't think it would have been in the first round.
I'm pretty sure he's been swept before, too.
I think this first year as a Laker, he may have been swept.
Let's see. The first time it happened was the 2007 NBA Finals, where LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers were swept by the San Antonio Spurs. Second time was the Finals again, Cavs and Golden State Warriors. Last year in the 2022-2023 playoffs, the Lakers, the Nuggets swept in the Western Conference Finals. So no, not the first round.
Yeah. I can't believe they made it to the conference finals last year. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think they figured in the fucking play-in game last year too.
So Denver swept them out, and they had the chance to do it again. Come on, Denver.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because their best basketball player doesn't even care about basketball. He just does it for the paychecks.
Yeah. Well, that's what most of them do it for now. He's probably more worried about his TikTok account or some shit.
No, Jokic don't do that. Jokic is more about ending the season so you can go get drunk.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about the Lakers for a second. I'm like, I don't even know who their best player is.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking you were talking about the Lakers too, and my guess was going to be Anthony Davis. But I was like, I don't know.
He can't wait to go get some kind of surgery. Mr. Glass.
Mm-hmm. Just consistently injured.
All right, well, with that, I think it's time to get the fuck out of here.
Not a bad idea. But by the by, Thursday, we're going to be doing a draft thing. So go ahead and be subscribed, be on the lookout. It's looking like now it's going to be a watch along. That might change, but preemptively speaking, that's the plan for the moment.
I'm going to try to pop on for a bit. I just probably won't be on at the beginning because I have to work.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized, though, like, that you're just not doing the show with Box? Or
We will figure something out.
I just thought of that. Like, oh, shit. Well, see, maybe we'll just tell everybody to check out the wrestling outlet, and I'll come on your guys' show, and we'll do the draft and wrestling talk.
I actually kind of want that, but I don't know if that'll actually happen. Anyways,
I mean, run it past Box, man. I'm down.
Just fucking completely be right. I mean, we don't want to talk about wrestling these days anyway, so if I could figure something out.
Rock on. Huh. All right, well, Thursday, look for us on here or look for us Wrestling Outlet on YouTube. You'll catch us on one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Most of you, I can just message you that. True North, though, I don't know how to get a hold of you. I'll just tell Luke to tell you. I can send messages to fucking Dirk and Scott.
Luke might
Greg.
be preoccupied, though.
I said, I will be here to witness the Bears fuck up another draft.
I do like the idea that he's willing to show up and just wait like about an hour for us not to draft Marvin Harrison and just type ha 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 in the chat.
Yeah.
It's like that's true commitment. I appreciate it.
I mean, yeah, I guess since you guys don't start till 9:30 and the draft starts at like 8, maybe we just come on here, do like an hour and a half on here, and then start up Wrestling Outlet.
Could be. Well, building the plane in the air. It's a great way to do it. I like it.
Right. On the air. That's for everybody here. We're keeping you in the loop as best we can.
Welcome to brainstorm session.
Tits with brains. And it's storming.
That's what we should do. Is just like fucking like hour 1, 8 p.m. We'll do the draft, and then it'll switch to like 9 p.m. We'll tag out and it'll be Matt and Box talking wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be great. Matt's like, I gotta go.
It's like, yep.
My
Kids got to do
phone was
something. All right.
robbed in Detroit, so I don't have that anymore. I can't come on.
Just shuts the fucker out the window.
Gotta commit to the lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Thanks everybody for checking us out and tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you on Thursday and next week. Chinaman tits.